everybody. Welcome to Nick's Pub Quiz, hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you are having a good week. We're straight in there. Scott, could you wish my wife Danielle a happy 30th birthday for Monday? We could have saved that till Saturday, frankly, Scott. So let's do that. Oh yeah, hi. Stash has arrived. Thanks very much. I mean, have you got yours? I know many of you have, which is very exciting. Maybe I have to pull the camera down a bit so I can get my breast in with this on. Lovely. Great to have you all here. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Nick Heath and I'm the fool that hosts these bi-weekly quizzes. Most of you know me by now. It's a good evening from Hoglog and from Gay Goose, who've been, making the headlines out and about. And someone said my mic's buggered, is it? Am I sounding a bit weird, am I? Mic isn't working. Oh, hello. Let's just try and sort that. Hold on. That will have sorted that out. Helps if you don't plug the microphone into the headphone socket. Is that better? Chatting away to you, I'm screaming, you can barely hear me over the other one. Hopefully that sorted it. Anyway, good, yes, excellent. A slight technical hitch, but we're here anyway. It's a Wednesday, for those of you that need reminding during these unprecedented times, the phrase that we're used to hearing. And yes, Caroline, is that, it looks like that is working, is it? Yes? Good, you've got the status. Caroline's helping me out this evening. She is my normal helper, but she's got some moderator powers now, so that's good. Thank you to all of you who got in touch after Saturday. That was a good quiz, wasn't it? What about the odd Narnia question? My regulars here, of course, my darlings. That was quite funny, wasn't it? The amount of people that weren't with us on the Wednesday before and didn't know about that little bit of fun. So yeah, I think we'll do it again on Saturday. Also, speaking of Saturday, news to come of another bit of a dress up. Thought we'd have another bit of a dress up on Saturday. Dan and Kaz are here. Hello from Mallorca, from Charles. Yo from London. Quizzle Kicks are here tonight. Let's do the formalities, shall we? Hello to all you regulars. Cheers and a drink. Mm-hmm. Hello to all of you newbies. You're very welcome on this Wednesday. Cheers to you as well. Cheers to all the booze hounds out there. I've cheers myself again. Mm. Good. Hello to the Wandsworth Winos, to the East Grinstead Twos, assuming you're all here. The Hertfordshire Mathiv, that was. Mathiv. Good. My tongue is expanding already with the amount of gin in my G&T. To the Sear Greeners, to all my friends at the London Eagles, to all the touch rugby players across UK, the Europe and the world. And also a shout out tonight to the General Fix-It team in Huddersfield. Martin Saville getting in touch. Also a shout to the Mango Lassies, who are across the world in places. As tooting teams, hello from Brussels, second time, Cindy Marie. I'm glad you came back, didn't put you off. Good. Hello from Ottawa in Canada. Shout out to all your Superdrug girls, Courtney. Excellent. I hope they're all on as well. Team Carol Baskin with Clyde the Bulldog. Clyde! You're all here. You might have me on your smart TVs and your other bits. We'll get going in just a few minutes' time. Couple of minutes, probably. 40 questions, general knowledge. You know the score by now. And we'll have a break after the first 20. My beautiful assistant will come and provide me with a drink for the second half, because it's a bring your own bar. So you're in charge of the drinks yourselves. So I hope that it's cheap where you are. Is anyone else noticing they have to fill up the ice tray more often? Yeah, it's a sign of home drinking, isn't it? Can I get a shout out from my mate Sish? It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Sish. Happy birthday, Ian from Balham, to the Kidsgrove Brainiacs. So what you may notice is that our regulars here have got their team names down. So pop a team name down. Hello again from the Peters family in Northwood. Amelia is on point, everyone. Yeah, you'll have a team name. It might be the team that you're playing with across some video stuff, all that kind of bits and pieces. Yeah, we'll get going in a minute. We will also do the Nick's Pub Quiz selfie in just a second, which has become quite the thing. And you will put it on, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you like, with hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz. Incidentally, I know some of you send those via Twitter, which I get to later. Those of you that message via Twitter with like half-time scores and stuff, I can't see that because I'm only looking at the old YouTube right here. Yeah, just, it's fine if you want to send me those scores for me to look at later. Absolutely no problem with that whatsoever. So, yeah, we will do a selfie in a second, which is where you all get around your smart TV or your laptop or your phone or whatever it's got. We all take a picture so the world knows that we're having fun on a Wednesday night and maybe they're missing out and they might like to come and join our parish, our little community here. We've got the Sutton Coldfield lockdown team. Hi to the COVID-19 Aston Villa 0. Tell the Kilmarnock collective that it is on! Which it is, apparently. The little old wine drinkers are there. Lizzie's ready to selfie. What's on the chair? Well, my logo, of course. I mean, I'm hoping for something a little bit higher spec soon, but if you haven't ordered, Zazzle for your kitchen towels. Yeah? Zazzle.co.uk. Search live commentary, stuff. Should I put it there? I better not cover me snood, should I? There we go. It's all there, look. Lovely. Right, so are we all round the TV or the thing that we want for the selfie? I need to make sure I get my T-shirt in for this one, don't I? So I might sort of have to pull a slightly weird expression to get my head in and that. I'll just stay back here, shall I? I'll just cheers you from there. All right, so the next pub quiz selfie in 3, 2, 1, go. Good, good. Well done, team. Excellent. Hopefully we've all taken that. Yeah, you want to pop that on your Instagrams, on your Twitters. Drink. Hashtag next pub quiz. No apostrophes or anything. Yes, I will need a bigger couch for all the merch. So I think we're about ready to go. Hi to the West Highland Terriers, Bo and Molly. Bo, Molly! That'll do. Almost bursting into an R2-D2 impression. Oh, speaking of which, because it was May the 4th, be with you, earlier this week, we're going to have a few Star Wars questions in the second half. I know, some of you are going, oh, really? Some of you are like, right on. So, you'll deal with it. All right, shout out to the quiz heads. Hello from Team Victoria's Secret in Devon. I like that team name. Sam Laws is very happy about the Star Wars round. So let us get going. Eyes down for a full house. It is the start of our Wednesday next pub quiz. Question number 1. What is the capital... Hello. Just you calm down. What's the capital of Ethiopia? Just sort that out. What's the capital of Ethiopia? That's question number 1. Thank you. Please shout out for Scott and his dislocated finger. Not my neighbour Scott. He's capable of dislocating and breaking all sorts of bones in his body. Question number 1, the capital of Ethiopia. Question number 2. What year was the halfpenny withdrawn from UK currency circulation? That is, what year was the halfpenny withdrawn from UK currency circulation? Scooby. Hello, Scoobs. Shout out to Papa Scoob's birthday pub quiz happening in Norfolk. Oh, lovely to have you all with us. Thank you so much. The dogs Ollie, Bruno, Bella, Coco, Charlie and Gidget. How many have you got, lockdown legends? I want a photo of you with all of those hounds. Hello to Kate, Alex and Hector the dog. Woof woof. Meh. That was question 2 then. What year was the halfpenny withdrawn from UK currency circulation? All right, you picked a year. Moving on. Question number 3. King, Royal and Galapagos are all types of which animal? King, Royal and Galapagos are all types of which animal? Arthur, would anyone outside the UK know the answer to question 2? Well, maybe not. I mean, I am based in London. I make it as international as I can, but sometimes I go, I'm happy with that question, and it's a bit UK facing. So have a stab. It's just a year, it's just a point, it's just for fun, innit? So that's the way it goes. Question 3, King, Royal, Galapagos. What type of animal? Very pointy this evening. How about a hint for the US? Well, that'll be a hint for everyone else as well, won't it? US people can get a point if they're like a year either side. Make it up as I go along. Question number 4. If you've got the animal, think this one's all right. Question number 4. What 5-letter word can go after salt, dish, and rose? Hello from Helen, Gordon and Nick, and not forgetting Harris, the Black Labrador. Good name for a lad, that, isn't it? Harry Harris. That's question 4 then. What 5-letter word can go after salt, dish, and rose? I'm going to try and wake Greg up. Is he asleep, Lizzie? Look at the stash glowing away. How did we get here, team? How did we get here? Absolutely amazing. You got us here, really, by turning up each week. Once I put in the hours in the questions, you give me your time twice a week. Very grateful. It's fun, isn't it? Something to do. That was question 4, the 5-letter word going after salt, dish, and rose. Here's one for you, a bit of multiple choice. According to the Flour Advisory Bureau, FAB, according to FAB, the flour, that's FLOUR, as will be explained, how many loaves of bread are sold roughly each day in the UK? I know it's another UK-facing question, but what, our population's roughly 60 million, something like that, so play your best guesses. According to the Flour Advisory Bureau, how many loaves of bread are sold each day in the UK? Alex, I love you too. Thanks. What was that last one? It was quite... You were feeling a bit blue, but fish finger sandwiches and the quiz are cheering you up. We had fish tonight. Fish and chips, yes. I had pretty much a full plate of it about 17 minutes ago. Always rushing for the quiz nights. Always rushing. Doesn't matter what I do. Jeeves and Worcester. That's a good name for cats. Have I told you the story that I got cats growing up? Called them Thelma and Louise. Then Thelma got run over by a car. We just had a cat called Louise. Anyway. I didn't give you the multiple choice, did I? Sorry. You're quite right. 12 million, 18 million, or 24 million? Yeah, there we are. Sorry. Just chatting away. Having too much fun of my own here. According to the Flour Advisory Bureau, how many loaves of bread are sold each day in the UK? 12 million, 18 million, or 24 million? $12, 18, or 24. It's a 1 in 3 chance. Mark celebrating his 49th and hoping Team Norfolk Mountain Rescue can break 30 points. Seems that 30 is the threshold that a lot of people want to get past. Rian and team, I know, another one of them. Harris is one of your favourite Scottish islands. There you go. Nice way of bringing a memory into your family. Louise, nothing's wrong with the name Louise. For a cat? Right, that's your multiple choice. Question number 6. Which 2014 film is a comedy drama written and directed by Wes Anderson, which explores tragedy, war, fascism, nostalgia, friendship, and loyalty, and stars Ralph Fiennes in the lead role? I'd have said it was earlier than that, even though that is worryingly now 6 years ago. So that's which 2014 film is a comedy drama written and directed by Wes Anderson, which explores tragedy, war, fascism, nostalgia, friendship, and loyalty, starring Ralph Fiennes in the lead role. Oh, Rocky, you're here with Autumn the Cockapoo. It's good to have you here. Yeah, no air left, have I? Oh well. You'd love a Man United question, would you? I'm a Liverpool fan. Good luck with that. Can you please tell my husband to stop looking at watches to buy and pay me attention? Because, of course, time is something that we're very cautious of at this time. That was in my life commentary thing this week, wasn't it? We've lost the construct of time. So that was question 6. Film starring Ralph Fiennes. Question 7. Sort of reverse of a question we had the other night, or at least a shout. How many years of marriage is celebrated with the copper anniversary? Oh, that one was Tim, wasn't it, the other night? Anyway. How many years of marriage is celebrated with the copper anniversary? Speaking of coppers, the old tooting duo came down earlier. Old PC Nella and Watford had a little stop off on the way past. Don't mind telling you. What a lovely couple of chaps. Charlotte and Mouse. Who's a dog? That's quite a good name for a dog, Mouse. I quite like that. Mousy! You just celebrated the copper anniversary, Angela. Well, there you are. Very nicely done. So that was the copper anniversary. How many years of marriage? Question number 8. What song did Susan Boyle sing at her first audition on Britain's Got Talent, receiving more than 300 million hits on YouTube? I love you. Hey, Angela, how long have you been married? I forgot to say, by the way, she's remaining tight-lipped. I forgot to say about putting answers in the chat, but you Wednesday nighters, I mean, you're my people, right? You just know what's going on. I haven't had to tell anyone off, really. I haven't had to do bits and pieces. Okay, good to know that everything's working and you're all on board. Lovely. Yeah. But anyway, don't put an answer in the chat if you do. Quite. But no one has. You're all behaving very nicely. Duncan needs question 6 very quickly then. The 2014 film, written and directed by Wes Anderson, exploring fascism, nostalgia, friendship, loyalty, starring Ralph Fiennes. All right, question 8. That was Susan Boyle. What song did she sing at her audition in Britain's Got Talent? 300 million hits on YouTube for that. And we're on to question number 9. Slightly trickier one for you here. The national flag of which country is the only one to be a solid colour without any symbol or characteristic? Who's telling me to wear the eagle stash? Millage. I don't know who that is. Oh, is that you, George? Maybe? Milleridge? Nikki's mum's loving her first time. It can often be so tricky. So 9, the national flag of which country is the only one to be a solid colour without any other symbol or characteristic? How well do you know your flags? Maybe I should turn that into a flag. Fly it from my house. Question number 10. George and Quiche with Nonu the cat. Still one of the greatest names for a cat of all the names for a cat. Someone wants a clue for number 4. Oh, I think that one's quite easy, frankly. Question number 10. Who wrote A Brief History of Time? Question number 10. Who wrote A Brief History of Time? Big shout out to Mally, Wally and Sally. Nearly said Saggy there. That would not have gone down well. Oh, stop press. Walter Hall thinks the flag question is outdated. Right. Am I going to have to look it up? Well, you might all get a free point then. Who knows? We'll get there. I didn't double check that, I have to be honest. Anyway, question 10. Who wrote A Brief History of Time? Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, we're all on it. All right, who did it used to be then? Yes, smart asses. Thanks for your help. Because I guess you either know the answer or you don't. So that was 10. Who wrote A Brief History of Time? Question 11. Which of the Scandinavian countries has the largest population? Which of the Scandinavian countries has the largest population? It's okay, Greg is awake. Thanks, Lizzie, for the updates we really all needed. So that's question 11. Which of the Scandinavian countries has the largest population? I found out the stat I wrote for that was 10 years old now, and it's another one, but you know. Zoe thinks we've replaced the Narnia question with the flag one. This is a research error. The other one was operator error, I think. Either way, you know me. There may be an error at any moment. Which of the Scandinavian countries has the largest population? Question 11. All right, question 12. What is the largest land carnivore in the world? What's the largest land carnivore in the world? Cheers all. Happy Wednesday. Of course, UK players, it's almost like a Thursday, isn't it? We've got a curious bank holiday on Friday. Is it a COVID haircut? Well, obviously. I didn't go to a barber's and ask for them to do this, but hey, getting used to it now. Shout out to Jem Harris. It's her 40th today. Happy birthday, Jem. Welcome to the 40s. Yes, Anne. It is short, isn't it? Can't put any product in it because there's nothing to put product in. That's question 12 then, the largest land carnivore in the world. Question 13. Carnivore, yes, not carnival. Carnivore, meat eater. Question 13. Babylon, This Year's Love, and Sail Away are all songs by which male artist? Thanks, Louise. Getting used to it now, hey? So that was question 13. Babylon, This Year's Love, and Sail Away are all songs by which male music artist? Shout out to the Mad Dogs, Foxy Coxies and Nixons. Ronnie, a shout out to her lovely housemaid, Lucy. Hello, Lucy. Glad to have you all here. Look at us rocking a solid 1,000 of you tuning in on a Wednesday. You're my core crew on a Wednesday, and then we get all the people that join on a Saturday. Yeah. At least you're consistent regular drinkers with me on a Wednesday and a Saturday. And the days in between, I've seen you. We'll have the Narnia question on Saturday, and all the others will go, this is like the 4th time you've used it? We'll all know. I did it with quite a good deadpan, though. Did you like that? I didn't let on that it was a thing. Question 14. How many players are there in a baseball team? Question 14. How many players are there in a baseball team? There you go. That one is a little bit more USA facing, I would say, because most of us Brits know nothing about those sports. Shout out to Andy McLaughlinspiel for being awake past 8 PM. Well done, Andy. Is he an early riser? Is that part of the problem? Hannah, the deadpan made you laugh. Well, good. I mean, you don't want to let on, do you? I gave you a little look when I did the answers. I did Narnia. Gave you a little stare for all of those in the know. Question is simply, how many players are there in a baseball team? I'm giving no more detail than that. Give Matt Lee a huge shout out, or shout out, he's a huge fan. Hello, Matt Lee. Good to have you here. Saw the look and nod, Texas. Good, thank you. Baseball was invented in the UK, was it? Did we call it rounders? I don't know. Question 15. For what crime was US gangster Al Capone eventually convicted in 1931? That is number 15. For what crime was US gangster Al Capone eventually convicted in 1931? You may go down the route of thinking, well, for all the horrible things he did, they probably got him on something silly. And you'd sort down that avenue. I'm gonna have to pay Caroline soon for all of her moderation and question repeating and everything. Hello to the Margie Bargies. Any relation to the onion barges? That was question 15 then. For what crime was US gangster Al Capone eventually convicted in 1931? Question 16. What's the chemical symbol for sulfur? Bring me the dollar. Graham Holland wants to know, question 13 again. That was Babylon, This Year's Love and Sail Away are all songs by which male artist? Babylon, This Year's Love and Sail Away. Sorry, legends. So 16, what's the chemical symbol for sulfur? Drew wants a shout out to the NHS staff at St Peter's in Chertsey who were looking after your partner Michelle, who had major surgery. Well, a big shout out to them. They are doing a lot of fantastic work, aren't they? All of our healthcare workers. So, and I hope Michelle is recovering well. Do I have a streaming schedule? Wednesdays 8 o'clock, Saturdays 8 o'clock. It's as simple as it gets, really. That's about it. All right. Had the chemical symbol for sulfur? 17 then. Question 17. Which actor links Kingpin, Fantastic Mr. Fox, and The Monuments Men? Plenty of other big films as well, but they'd have made it too easy. So, which actor links Kingpin, Fantastic Mr. Fox, and The Monuments Men? Late arrivals wanting questions 1 and 2 or things, and they're being dutifully given out by you lovely people helping on the quiz, so thank you very much. Repeat question 9, Leanne. Well, that's the one of tonight. The national flag of which country was the only one to be a solid colour without any other symbol or characteristic? Because it's changed since I stole the question from my Trivial Pursuit box. Thanks, Emma. There we are. Just getting caught on my moob there. Question 18 then. What jukebox musical, which first opened in 2005, dramatises the formation, success and eventual breakup of the 1960s rock and roll group The Four Seasons? All right, so what jukebox musical, which first opened in 2005, dramatises the formation, success and eventual breakup of the 1960s rock and roll group The Four Seasons? Is it a hard one tonight? I thought Saturdays was not the nicest, and then loads of you did really well. So it's very difficult when you're writing the questions to know what people are going to get. See, nice people thanking Caroline this evening. Someone on Saturday, did you see? I wanted to know what the questions were. Caroline put them in the chat, and then they told her to off. So we removed them from the group. What are you going to do? That was question 18. Question 19, what insects are particularly attracted to the buddleia plant? That is, what insects are particularly attracted to the buddleia plant? Emily, shout out to your grandparents, Marge and Dave, who managed to... Oh, hold on. Who managed to get the quiz on without assistance this week. Well done. Well done. Could I speak a tad louder? Maybe you need to turn your thing up. Never been told to be louder in my whole life. It's my beautiful assistant in the next room doing the quiz. We'll testify. 19, which plant again? A buddleia. Insects attracted to the buddleia plant. Well done, grandparents. Yes, you're very welcome. Can I do a quiz for dummies? No comment. Question 20, rounding off our first half. From which country do Ugg boots originate? That is, from which country do Ugg boots originate? Originate. Gaetano is celebrating with birthday cake. It's one of the greatest words to say in a northeast accent, isn't it? How many syllables with a Geordie accent can you get out of birthday cake? Fabulous. So that was question 20. From which country do Ugg boots originate? Bronny, that's very kind. Yeah, I think those were the first questions of Nick's Pub Quiz. All right then, that was your first half. News in a moment of our Saturday dress up to come. Oh yeah. We're going to have one. The music. Thanks, Texas. Where would I have been without you reacting to like that? People are shouting disaster already, and we've not even done the answers. So this has proved to be a bit of a tricky one by the sounds of it. Let's go through them, shall we? Kawasaki. It's true. Most Japanese words are in fact brilliant to say in a northeast accent. Kumamoto being another one. But here we are. Anyway, the answers. Question number 1. The capital of Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. Addis Ababa. Addis Ababa. Answer to question 1. Question 2. The year the halfpenny was withdrawn from UK currency circulation, 1984. I was going to give a George Orwell clue, but 1984. The answer to question 2. Question 3. The answer is penguin. King, Royal and Galapagos. I nearly put Emperor in there. Would have made it too easy. Penguin is the answer to question 3. Question 4. One or two of you struggling with this, I think. What 5-letter word can go after salt, dish and rose? Water. Of course, it's water. Salt water, dishwater and rose water. Question 5, on multiple choice. The Flour Advisory Bureau say that 12 million loaves of bread are sold each day in the UK. 12 was the answer. That was the first one. So if you've done it as A, B or C or 1, 2 or 3, 12 million anyway was the answer there. Question number 6. The 2014 film, directed by Wes Anderson, starring Ralph Fiennes, is The Grand Budapest Hotel. If you've not seen it, see it. It's brilliant. One of my faves. Question 7. How many years of marriage is celebrated by the copper anniversary? That is 9. 9 years for question 7. Question 8, I Dreamed a Dream was Susan Boyle's song. Question 8, I Dreamed a Dream. Question 9, it's caused some controversy. I need to do more research on my questions. But anyway, the national flag I had was Libya. Libya that is just one solid colour, green, I think. But some of you have said that that's changed now and it was an old one. So, you know, give yourself a point. Any points for 1 year out on the, what, on, which one was the, what, to 1984? What? I can't even remember what you're on about. Anyway, no, not yet. It's not the music round. He said harshly. 10, who wrote A Brief History of Time? Stephen Hawking. Nice to see you, Big Russ and Jem, by the way, out here. Stephen Hawking, number 10. It was indeed green, now it's different. Thank you. Then question 11. Sweden has the largest population. He pauses to see if everyone reacts and goes, no, it's now Norway. But sorry, that was my slightly disdainful impression of you as a group. Sweden, though, I think should be the answer to question 11. Question 12, polar bear. Polar bear is the answer to question 12. Question 13, polar bear again. Babylon, This Year's Love and Sail Away are all songs by David Gray. David Gray is the answer to question 13. Oh, the years out was the other one. I see what you mean. David Gray, your answer to 13. Question 14, how many players are there in a baseball team? It's 9. Accurate impression, thank you for that. 9 players in a baseball team. Question 15, the crime that Al Capone was convicted with was tax evasion. Tax evasion. Was the answer you wanted there. Question 16, the chemical symbol for sulfur is S, just the old S for that number 16. Question 17, the actor linking Kingpin, Fantastic Mr. Fox and the Monuments Men, Bill Murray. Of course, could have shoved in Ghostbusters as well, or Caddyshack, but Bill Murray was the answer to 17. 18, what jukebox musical first opened about the 4 seasons in 2005? Jersey Boys. Jersey Boys is the answer to that one. Question 19, what insects are particularly attracted to the buddleia plant? It is butterflies. Butterflies is your answer to question 19. And 20, from which country do Ugg boots originate? It's Australia. Australia is the answer to question 20. Those are your answers. Let's see your scores at half time for Nick's Pub Quiz. Well, once a few of you have sorted out your 19, Alex Rutter. Best first half ever, Helen Hutchinson 17, Alex Durrell, a buggery 7. Daniel with 14, Dan and Kazza, well done, 14s, 12s, 10s, 19s. Again, living up to our name today, comfortably done with 9 points. The Wild Swans, 15, good. Obviously, there's been controversy over some answers. Some people not sure of whether they got years for copyright. I've had to go with the answer on the card here. I don't know whether it changes from North America to Europe, maybe. Who knows? 12s, anyway. An embarrassing 7, 65%. From Angus. Louise is not telling. Oh dear. Kevin O'Grady with an 11. Amanda corrects it to 14. A shocker 12.5. Maria has 10. And there's a 19 from Steve. A 9 from the whole family group. Caroline Miller's got 10. Amelia H with 16 from the Guildford Guzzlers. I like it. The Thomases are crap. Live, 11, live. A 13 and Angela Young with 16. It wouldn't be Nick's pub quiz without some controversy about the answers. Thank you, Hannah. That's what I'm here for. Rubbish from Quizzle Kicks. Well, a few of you are having a tough old time, the looks of it. But yeah, we see then our friends in Ljubljana with 16. Very good. I've just got to get rid of this because there's another one coming. But news of our dress up. You ready? Before. So... the weather's going to be a bit nicer here, right, over the next couple of days. Certainly in the south, around London, around us. The rest can play along, but hopefully it's going to be a bit nice in a few other places. So, should we have a little bit of a summer holiday dress up? Because we don't know if any of us are going to have any this year, do we? So, maybe we all get dressed up, Hawaiian shirts, hats, sunnies, bikinis, turn the heating up. And we all just have a bit of a dress up on Saturday. Lilos, inflatables, cocktail glasses, you know, inflatable palm trees, the full works. So if you fancy that on Saturday, then just join in for fun. I haven't got dress up prizes this time, or at least if anything changes between now and Saturday, I'll let you know. But you know, we can all have a bit of fun dressing up. And feeling like we're going on a summer holiday or we're on the beach or all of that kind of stuff. So that's Saturday. I will continue to push it out on the socials to remind you all. But yeah, Saturday is going to be a bit of a dress up and it's going to be our summer holiday theme. Maybe I'll try and slip a bit of Cliff Richard into our theme tune somewhere. And then I'll get taken down by YouTube. So if you are new to the quiz, then this is the moment where I say I'm very grateful for you being here. I'd be even more grateful if you're having a lovely time. If you wanted to drop in £1 or two, a buck or two, maybe 1 or 2 per head, maybe a few per household, as a little thanks, a little appreciation for what I'm doing here, because this is my main job now. Yeah, most of you are incredibly generous. You do it religiously. I'm so grateful. And I'll give a little shout out again at the weekend to a few of you that have contributed because it means so much. So thank you very much. The link is in the description, but if you need it written, it's paypal.me/rugbymedia. paypal.me/rugbymedia. Some of you may need to turn the heating up to parade around in your smalls, not your small, I mean your bikinis and your swim shorts, but hey, enjoy yourself. Lovely. I'm going to pop that down there while my beautiful assistant brings me a surprise drink for the second half. There he is. There's the hand that you've all come to know and love, sporting a London Eagles sleeve there for those of you who were keen to notice. I've not been aware of what the drink is for my second half this evening, but here it comes. Oh, God. Oh, with a slightly aerial. Yep, it's some Desperados for my second half. Thank you, beautiful assistant. Say hello to Tom, everybody. There we go, Grant. There we go. I said it slightly different. It's 7 years in the USA and 9 in the UK. Well, if you put 7 and you're in the USA, give yourself a point for that. Surprise booze, tequila and beer. Great. Last time I drank this, I lost my marbles in France during the Women's Rugby World Cup. I don't want to remember that. Everybody says hi. Hi to Kelly, Ben and Hannah. Second half to come in just a second. It needs to give you a lime or lemon wedge with that. Should I just sit here for a couple of minutes and see if that happens? Where's the lime? See? Just can't. There's nothing happening. No. Can't get the staff. Oh. Yep. No, I think he's just been for a week. We'll crack on, shall we? Second half to come then, and need to get a bell. Oh, for the staff, yes. Line would be better. Yeah, I could get it myself. It's only over there, but what's the point? Evening, Mr. Heath from Paul Gold. Thank you. Tom, give Nick a wedgie. Quite. Up to our friends, the Norfolk Lovestains. Interesting name. No, he wasn't watching, was he? But, you know, if he gets this, just some lime when you've got a minute. Like your pen, Nick. What make is it? I don't know. A mate of mine got it for me. It's just nice, isn't it? All right, second half then. Shall we crack on? You're all aware now, fancy dress for Saturday is summer holiday theme. We'll have a little bit of a summer party, won't we? Cracking on. All right then, let's get on with the second half and an opening Star Wars special round for Nick's Pub Quiz. Yes, second half. Here we go. Eyes down for a full house. Yes, a bit of Star Wars. Some easy, some a little bit more specialist for those that like the grey matter to be stimulated. And if you're a bit of a Star Wars geek, then you'll know the answer and feel proud of yourself. Question 21. In the Star Wars franchise, because it was May the 4th this week, May the 4th be with you. In the Star Wars franchise, what film title is Episode 5? So in the Star Wars franchise, what film title is Episode 5? Emma, how come you shaved your head? Well, it wasn't quite the choice, but it just sort of ended up being what happened. PayPal donation sent. Jeff, thank you very much. Thank you to you and Liz. Very much appreciated. Thank you. That's 21. In the Star Wars franchise, what film title is Episode 5? Yeah, if I didn't mention, the PayPal link is in the description of this video. For those of you who are very kindly donating. Stephanie, I've never watched a Star Wars film. There you go. You know some, you don't know some. That's just the way it is. Thanks, Full of Mouth. Yeah, it's tidy, isn't it? I'm all right with it. It's fine. Feels nice too. Just a shame I'm not seeing that many people who might give me a nice little stroke on the head. Just my darling husband, but that's good enough. Question number 22. What colour is Darth Vader's lightsaber? What colour is Darth Vader's lightsaber? Julie's just ordered 2 t-shirts. Good on you, Jules. Fall out. You've never watched a Rocky film. Neither have I. Question 22. What colour is Darth Vader's lightsaber? Question 23. Which droid is fluent in over 6 million languages? It's question 23. Which droid is fluent in over 6 million languages? In your little Star Wars special round that you're all really pleased about. Sam smashing this out of the park, see? Yeah, well, sorry, some of you haven't seen it. Just a thought of a little theme, wasn't it? So we have. You can blame my sister for it. No. Cheers to Siobhan and the Peters crew, and thank you for all your help with some questions in previous weeks. Very, very grateful. All right, question 24. Who is Kylo Ren's grandfather? Bit of Star Wars family tree stuff for you now. 24. Who is Kylo Ren's grandfather? Derek McFadden. I've watched plenty of films like that, I'll have you know. 24. Kylo Ren's grandfather. Who is it? Matt Hancock. Matt Hancock? I know, it's just a name. It's also the name of our health chap, isn't it? Health secretary. So that was 24, Kylo Ren's grandfather. Question 25. This is the more detailed one. In the first draft of Star Wars, what was Luke Skywalker's second name? It wasn't Skywalker. So in the first draft of Star Wars, what was Luke's second name? This is the last of your Star Wars questions. Just the 5. Don't worry, Nancy. We'll be on to the lyrics soon. You haven't got a retriever called Kylo Ren. That's quite funny. It's a bit of a mouthful, to be fair. Kylo Ren! So that's question 25, the last in our mini Star Wars special. In the first draft of Star Wars, what was Luke Skywalker's second name? What was Luke's second name originally? Some people will know it. Some people won't. All right. We'll move on then, shall we? Still on a sort of film and music theme. Question 26. For which James Bond film did Madonna record the theme tune? Lindsay, Mum is yelling down Skype for ditloids. Is that an affliction she's had for long? We'll get there. Question 29's ditloids. We'll get there. Question 26, though, in the meantime. For which James Bond film did Madonna record the theme tune? We're having a cup of tea while it's Star Wars. Fair enough. I like the idea that you can maybe just decide which questions you're going to have a go at and give yourself a score out of those. No, we're not going to do those 5, so our quiz is out of 35. Whatever, make it work for you. I'm not bothered. Quite right too. That's 26. For which James Bond film did Madonna record the theme tune? What's Star Wars' favourite cheese? Boba Fetta. Very nice. My brother wanted to write a sketch about the fact that Darth Vader could only eat triangular food. Toblerone, Doritos, the red triangles from Quality Street. Yeah, and we never really made the most of that. Question 27, or maybe we did because there's no more in it. Question 27, for what, sorry, I've managed to write what twice down here. What commodity is the name De Beers synonymous with? So with what commodity is the name De Beers? That was it, Dairy Lee, that was the other one, of course it was, pizza slices. See, now we've started a new game. Anyway, thank you for that. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, you're all shouting Dairy Lee. Good. That was another one. I'd just forgotten. Of course, Dairy Lee triangles. Do they have Dairy Lee in the States? I wonder if I knew North American friends are going, what? So that is, with what commodity is the name De Beers synonymous? Question 27. Is there a spelling of it? Sure. It's 2 words. So D-E, and Beers, B-E-E-R-S. Capitals on both, De Beers. Here we are. My assistant Caroline has spelled it for you. Made it look like Hannah Marlowe's name. Marlowe De Beers. But yes, De Beers, question 27. With what commodity is that name famous? Synonymous, rather. Is it possible to have a little birthday shout out to Liz Lever? Hello, Liz. From Danny. Dairy Lee's called Laughing Cow in Canada. Of course it is. La vache qui rit. Ah oui, absolument. All right, question 28. What organ does the disease nephritis affect? What organ does the disease nephritis affect? Desperados. Speaking of Desperados, my neighbour was saying she got back on Bumble recently, which is one of the dating apps where only the girls can message the guys. So it's got a lot of people on there who are getting a bit, yes. Can you imagine? Question 28. What organ does the disease nephritis affect? Spelling, N-E-P-H, Nephritis. Siobhan's got nephritis, but she spelt it with an F. But it's Nephritis. What organ does the disease nephritis affect? And I hope you get better soon, Siobhan. Shout out to the Hicks family. Your first time playing, Matt. Where have you been for the last 6 weeks? Or 7, I guess, if we're on... Or 8, is it? If I've been doing 2 a week and we're up to 15, we must be in our 8th week. But we've not been in lockdown that long. Anyway, that was question 28. The organ that the disease nephritis affects. It's Ditloid time. Ditloid time. Question number 29. So, Matt Hicks, and all of you who are new to Nick's Pub Quiz, a ditloid, if you don't know, is where a clue might be 18H on a GC, and the answer to that would be 18 holes on a golf course. 18H on a GC. That would be the clue. Your answer would be 18 holes on a golf course. As you can see, people explaining. So, in the chat. So, I'm going to give you 2 clues, and you're going to work on them. And you'll get 2 points for this question when we mark them. There we go. All right, here we are. 40 L is MP. So, I need a jingle for the ditloids. I do, probably. 40L is MP. M for mother, P for papa. So, 40L is MP. All right. And then the second one, 88 KOAP. 88 KOAP. All right, so those are your 2 clues. 40L is MP and 88 KOAP. I'm going to give you a clue, certainly for the first one, because my sister Siobhan found that one, sent it to me, and I struggled. And I had to do a little, not sure, to work out whether it was suitable enough. And yeah, I had to get help. And then I was like, oh, it's good, but maybe it's a bit hard. And then I sent it to another friend of mine yesterday, and she got it really quickly. And I was like, oh, well, maybe it's worth putting out there. The only clue is I'm just going to say is sport for the first one. 40L is MP, sport is your clue. 88 KOAP, I'll leave without a clue for now. So I'll leave you to work on those. I'll just think about my life choices for a few seconds to give you a bit more time. Shall we move on? All right. Question 30. What's the name for the process of change experienced by tadpoles turning into frogs or caterpillars turning into butterflies? And a shout out to Sally and Ollie. They don't go through this process of change. That was separate. Unless they do. What's the name for the process of change experienced by tadpoles turning into frogs or caterpillars into butterflies? Sure. Tim, can you answer in bloody German? Only if it's bloody German, not just German. Music one's next. Nick, you asked 40 questions on sport on Saturday. This is ridiculous. Shout out to Buzz, a doggy shout out to Buzz Harvey. Buzz! Buzz! Buzzy boy! Oh, you naughty boy! You little good boy. So that was question 30, the name of the process of change. Should we move into the... yes, Rach, 88 koalas on a plane. You're absolutely right. Wrong answers only in the chat, but beautifully done there, Rach. To be fair, the ditloids is the most fun for the wrong answers in the chat, isn't it? Right, shall we get on with the music section? We're going to have 3 name the years and 2, careful with that, lyrics. So here we go. 31, 32 and 33 are all going to be name the year. I've got 3 tracks for you. Build Me Up Buttercup, The Foundations. Build Me Up Buttercup, The Foundations. And again, these are going to be successive decades, because I think we like that, don't we? So, 31, name the year, Build Me Up Buttercup, The Foundations. When was that released? Number 32, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Michael Jackson. 33, A Little Respect, Erasure. Tune. So they are consecutive decades, not necessarily 10 years apart precisely, but you know what I mean by decades. Decades. 31 then, Build Me Up Buttercup, The Foundations. 32, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Michael Jackson. And 33, A Little Respect, Erasure. So those of you who didn't like the Star Wars round and going, come back, all is forgiven. Can you call out your dog Bodge? Budgie! Budge! Budgie! Budge! I hope that did the trick. Yeah. Consecutive decades, but within a year, yeah, you'll get half a point for a year either side. I want the year though. And the lyrics are coming imminently. Questions 34 and 5. Do you know what? This isn't as bad as I remember it. I think part of it sort of tastes a little bit like a lager top, which I'm partial to, I have to say. Maybe that's what got me in trouble, because it's 5.9% and I had about 6 pints of that. And then I fell over in a corner and don't remember going home. Good. Question 34 is going to be lyrics. So are you ready with these lyrics? I want to know the song title. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Question 34, lyrics. What is this song? Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Oh, I'd love to be the host of Never Mind the Buzzcocks. What a show. Simon Amstel, though, couldn't be followed, could he? He was so good. So 34, your lyrics. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. And then question 35. Everyone can see we're together as we walk on by, and we fly just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. Mark Lamar was good. I quite liked Simon Amstel's smugness and superiority, I think. I just want, for the lyrics, just song title. Is that what I normally do? Yeah, just song title. Artist is a bonus. It's not an actual bonus, it's just a social bonus. So 34's lyric, here's a little song I wrote, you might want to sing it note for note. And 35, everyone can see we're together as we walk on by, and we fly just like birds of a feather, I won't tell no lie. Songs are killing you this week, are they really? Shout out to Luke and Chloe and Emily and Liam Parker, who pleaded in capitals. So I'm doing it before you start copying and pasting and going bananas. The shout outs scroll quickly, so sometimes I miss it. And if that's the case, that's life. Because if you spam it, we'll sling you out of this joint. Question 36. We are in the home straight team. Which nation's rugby union team wears a white fern on their shirts? That is, which nation's rugby union team wears a white fern on their shirts? One for you, Keisha. Triple H, wish I was in the UK with you. Oh, you'd be very welcome. Very welcome indeed. '36, which nation's rugby team Union team wears a white fern on their shirts? Question 37. Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you. Were the first words transmitted using which device? Not gone mad. Question 37. Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you. Were the first words transmitted using which device? How are you getting on, Mango Lassies? Nice name for a team. In Yorkshire, we pronounce fern and fern the same. Which is it? Isn't it silver? I mean, it only is since they got, you know, improved printing on shirts. So 37, Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you, were the first words transmitted using which device? Question 38. Cocktails. Which cocktail is made with rum, cream of coconut or coconut milk, and pineapple juice? That is question 38. Which cocktail is made with rum, cream of coconut or coconut milk, and pineapple juice? I think it was a question the other way round a few quizzes ago. We're nearly there, team. We are nearly there. Hello, Tyler. Tyler. Question 39. In which year did the Nintendo Wii go on sale? In which year did the Nintendo Wii go on sale? Matilde is just checking the first version you've got there, 40L, excuse me, is MP. So 39, in which year did the Nintendo Wii go on sale? Nancy, can you repeat that question the other way around? I'm afraid not. Although it's not beyond me to just give you the answer, as most of you know. I've not done that for a few weeks, have I? But I'm still throwing in errors and 3 points for you. Yeah. All right, you ready for the final one? Your final question. And the customary moment, I also just put in another little mention of my PayPal link for those of you who are very kind and willing to contribute. It means an awful lot, so thank you very much for doing so. paypal.me/rugbymedia. £1 or £2 from each of you makes a massive difference to me. And I know not all of you will, or not all of you can afford to, so I don't mind that. You're very welcome to take part for free anyway, because that's what this is all about. Getting us all through lockdown, and it may last longer if you watch the news or avoid it anyway. So I'm grateful to all of you for your support. Thank you. Question 40 then. What is the name of the German Chancellor? What is the name of the German Chancellor? That's question 40. Question 40. Sprout the Sprocker keeps coughing up. Question 40. What is the name of the German Chancellor? Marcus, you've made your payment. Thank you very much. That's very kind. Those are your questions for the second half of next pub quiz. Quite like that dance. Might make that a thing. Don't mention the Chancellor. Very nice, Tim. Good updating. The music, says Texas. Have you had a second to look over your answers? Are you happy with what you've put? Are you happy with what you've done there? Are you? Then let's do the answers. Our little Star Wars mini round. In the Star Wars franchise, what film is titled what title is given to episode 5? It's The Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back is what you wanted there. 1980. That was brought out. Some extra information for you there, which I very rarely give. Question 22. What colour is Darth Vader's lightsaber? It's red. It is red. Yes, Karen, some jazz hands there. Let's bring them back. Red, the answer to 22. C3PO is the droid that can speak over 6 million languages. He is there with your answer to question 23. 24, Kylo Ren's grandfather is Darth Vader. Darth Vader, your answer to 24. And 25, in the first draft of Star Wars, what was Luke's second name? It was nearly going to be Luke Starkiller. Starkiller. Thank God he changed it, right? Because Skywalker's much cooler. Luke Starkiller. Starkiller was your answer to 25. Rob saying 6 million forms of communication. Yeah, well, give me the detail, why don't you? Yeah, Star Wars geek. I say, see, all of me, that's me C3PO. Probably the closest relation to him of anyone. Let's move on. Question 26. The James Bond film that Madonna recorded the theme tune to was Die Another Day. Die Another Day is 26. 27. The commodity that De Beers are synonymous with, diamonds. Diamonds is the answer, 27. 28, the organ that nephritis affects is the kidneys. Well done if you got that. Give yourself a point. Lindsay's got a 5 out of 5 on the Star Wars. She's pretty happy with that. 21 was The Empire Strikes Back, for those of you needing that. Diamonds then for 27. The kidneys for 28. Now then, your ditloids. How did you do on these ones? I am intrigued, because I struggled with 40L is MP, even with a clue of sport. And then 88 KOAP. 40L is MP, 40 love is match point. Ooh, did you get that? I hope you did. Well done. And 88 KOAP, 88 keys on a piano. 88 keys on a piano. So 40 love is match point and 88 keys on a piano. Give yourself 2 points if you got both of those. Well done. Graham, easy peasy. Fine. Question 30, the answer, metamorphosis. I don't know what it is in bloody German, but well done if you managed to get it. Laura Cusack rocking the ditloids. Well done to all of you, those who got those. Others struggling. Metamorphosis then 30. I'm waiting for the bloody German to come through. I don't speak German, so I'll do a bad job of that. 31, Build Me Up Buttercup, the foundation. So we're now on the years, and these are consecutive decades. So 31, Build Me Up Buttercup, the foundations, 1967. 67 is 31. Give yourself half a point for 66 or for 68. And then 32, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Michael Jackson. The next decade, a full 12 years later. Yeah, it was 1979. 1979, your answer to 32. And then what's going to be your 80s one? A Little Respect by Erasure. Verwandling, says Angela. Verwandlung, sorry, that was just a misread. A Little Respect, Erasure, 1988 is what you wanted there. 88 is your third year for Name the Year for A Little Respect. Your list now then. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy by Bobby McFerrin. But I just wanted Don't Worry, Be Happy. If you put that, and hopefully you did, then give yourself a point. 35, everyone can see we're together as we walk on by. And we fly just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. We Are Family, Sister Sledge. We Are Family, Sister Sledge. Answer to 35. 36, which nation's rugby union team wears a white fern? Some of you saying a silver fern. Sure, whatever. It's New Zealand. Well done. Most of you will have got that, I hope. 37, these were the first words transmitted on a telephone. A telephone. Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you, was Alexander Graham Bell. So, yeah, the telephone is your answer to 27. 28, the cocktail made with rum, cream of coconut or coconut milk and pineapple juice. The bloody German for metamorphosis is metamorphose. Excellent. Well, it's the same in English then. Pina colada, anyway, is what we're looking for 38. Sorry, I've just got to pause a moment. Ruth, I once spilled hot chocolate on Sister Sledge. I mean, the other band, Hot Chocolate? Or the drink? I mean, there's a whole 70s, 80s thing going on there. Anyway, Pina colada, the answer to 38. 39 is, in which year did the Nintendo Wii go on sale? 2006. 2006. I'm just giving you a point for that. I'm not giving you half a point either side, I'm afraid, because I'm harsh like that. Yeah. And question 40. The name of the German Chancellor, as most of you will know, is Angela Merkel. Angela Merkel is the answer to question 40. So that rounds off the answers for Nick's Pub Quiz. So let's see your scores, team. I want your full-time scores, not your scores for the second half. Why would I want that? 35 and a half from the Mango Lassies. Very good. 36 from Arthur Stewart. Apparently it's not Michael Schumacher. Yes, is the answer there. I know where you go with that. That's quite bad taste. 21 out of 21, good. These are the questions we were determined to have a go at. Jen, Russ and Alex, 35. Very nice team, I like it. 25 and a half, John O'Brien, the Walkmasters, 36. Cusack, I think, with 28 odd something, 27 and a half. Emma with 30. Sulking, 17. Dan and Kazza got 32. Paul Godden got 24, 25. There, 26s. Not your best work, Kaz. Caroline Osborne, 31 and a half out of 42, 38 and a half for Alex Rutter. Plenty of you getting over the 30s and into the high 30s, but then numbers of you also struggling. 27 and a half, 33, let's get quizzical. 27 and a half from Julie, 27 total from Greg. Well done, guys. I mean, that's not bad at all. Before you all push off, which I know you've got things to do and places to go, don't forget our dress up on Saturday, which is going to be a summer holiday theme. So dig out your swimwear. Let's take a selfie with no clothes on. You know, all the lilos and inflatables and Hawaiian shirts and visors, the works. That's going to be the theme for Saturday night. And some cocktails and stuff too. Let's enjoy all that. 32 for the Cornish Inquisition. 36 to 33, Bass Street Kids 26. Can you shout out your friend Dave Jones? Of course I can, Cusack, because he made sure you got a shout out. Can I make a doggy name? Doggy name or doggy noise? Anyway, I think I know what she means. Dave Jones! Oh, who's a good boy? Well done. 24 and a half from Han Marshall, but you beat the rest of our street friends. Well, that's all that counts. Very good. And what else have we got? We did have pints of pina colada for the quiz. What, tonight? Good. We'll bring them back for Saturday if you don't feel sick tomorrow. Any more? I think we're probably just about there. Thank you to all of you who are contributing to my little prize pot PayPal thing. It means an awful lot, so thank you very much. To those of you that are buying this and this, that's great. Thank you, Angela, for your T-shirt and your coasters and everything else. I get a little percentage of everything that's sold, so that all helps as well. Yeah, I hope you're all coping in lockdown. This has been our Wednesday, and we'll be back here doing it again on Saturday at 8 o'clock, continuing Nick's Pub Quiz. And for those in the UK who get a bit of a bank holiday, I hope it feels like a bank holiday and a 3-day weekend for all of you that have one. But for now, from my slightly erratic computer over to my left, which is now just making my sign-off ever so horribly protracted, can you say to your dad, stop being annoying, Mr. Hicks? From Hoglog, from Gay Goose, and from me, it's goodbye from Nick's Pub Quiz.